I'll give you just some quick overview of the program, and then I'm just going to highlight on a couple of the initiatives that we've been working on more recently. Basically, Fleet Solutions, the idea behind the program is we're there to try to communicate with our customers to make them aware of the different products and services that we offer to them to help them manage their fleets, and just make them aware of all the different programs and how to use them. At the same time, we also work very hard on trying to identify new products and services that aren't in place. So we're very busy with trying to find these products, get contracts with different vendors, and pilot the products with customers to see if they'd be a viable product or service that may be offered to our customers on down the road. Just for reference, you can hit the Fleet Solutions website, easy address there. There's some information on different products and services, and there's hot links that bring you another page that gives you a lot of detailed information. And the initiatives I wanted to talk about today are car sharing, a vehicle monitoring contract that recently went out and was awarded, as well as mobile applications. First, car sharing. We had some customers with a desire to assign groups of vehicles to groups of employees and have an automated method that would allow for the reservation of these types of vehicles. Has anyone here heard of Zipcar? Anyone? Ooh, Kevin, he's really heard of it a lot, apparently. But basically, we did a pilot with the Navy out in San Diego, California. It was with 20 vehicles. It ended in January, 6 months long. And basically, Fast Fleet is a product created by Zipcar, but it's intended just for business to business, more or less. So when Fast Fleet's used, as in our pilot, we branded it ourselves as GSA Fleet Share. And so they basically had a membership card for all the participants created, and these cards were provided to all the participants. I'll get in a little bit of information on how the actual process works. Basically, anyone that's a registered member of the program, when they need a vehicle, they would go to a website that's already been created. They go in, they go date, time, type of vehicle, and the website will return what vehicles would be available for that time frame. And the car sharing is generally designed for, as little as an hour or maybe for as long as 2 days, but it's a short-term solution. But you can go in and make reservations far out into the future. So you could say, oh, in 4 weeks, I'm going to need that car for 6 hours. You can go ahead and do that. So you make your reservation. They'll give you a little confirmation. It tells you where the vehicle is. At the time of the reservation, you go to the vehicle, and you have your ID card, and you wave it across the windshield where there's a reader. It unlocks the doors. The keys are inside. You start it up, use it for what you intended, return it at the end of your reservation, and that's basically it. So anyone familiar with Zipcar, it's the exact same program. The main difference is the rebranding, but also the vehicles used in this car sharing are owned by the entity. So in this case, they were Navy GSA Fleet leased vehicles. Fast Fleet's also marketed to universities and such, but to the end user, the customer, it was GSA Fleet Share. It was just the underlying technology of existing car sharing company. The equipment, we've seen the membership card. There's basically a small computer that's installed underneath the dash, and then there's a card reader that is installed at the base of the windshield. That's where you wave your card to unlock the doors. Other than that, everything else is pretty much software-based and is handled by the actual vendor. Websites created and maintained and everything like that. They even have 24-hour help support that they manage that. It's all part of the particular project. And this is just a screenshot. This is the login screen for the Fast Fleet, GSA Fast Fleet, where you log in to make your reservation. Summary, just to give you some information, the pilot did end. There were approximately 210 people were actually signed up for the car sharing. 193 of those people actually made reservations. So a takeaway from that is they really did have buy-in with this. So a relatively short pilot, 193 of the 210 potential users actually used it. So that was a good sign. Total hours reserved, business day utilization. Another interesting statistic. This fleet this Navy fleet out there is one of our most highly utilized fleets in the country. They average around 14,000 miles a year, which for a GSA fleet customer is very high. So we knew they were very highly utilized already. This actually did show that there was still opportunity to improve their utilization. You really want to have your utilization rate up to around 60 to 65%. So the fleet of 20 vehicles out there, the recommendation at the end of the pod, there was a possibility to eliminate 1 or 2 more vehicles, which would offer additional cost savings beyond the fact that we've automated a process for them. And one other thing, the reservation to agent contact ratio, what that's showing is there's a very few times are people actually having to call in to a help desk and talk to a person to resolve an issue. So many reservations are made with a complete automated process. So it removes the human part of the reservation, which saves money, reduces workload. People can be working on other things.